Tre LaMar and Eli Knight. Tre LaMar I know very well. I traveled around the Midwest area with him, an AIW graduate and standout currently in the independent wrestling scene as well. A pet project of one Alex Shelley. And Eli Knight, a relative newcomer in my own eyes, a Florida native, but also so far tremendous wrestling acumen as he snatches up that wrist lock.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Eli Knight. He has a tremendous work ethic, and in his young career has already had a couple of television appearances working for some of the biggest companies in the world. So this is a lot more even than one would think.
Never would have doubted the young man in my head there. Grapevine in the legs is Tre LaMar. Every person that is here at For the Culture, every one of them handpicked by AJ Gray to take part in this event, this takeover style, this. I'm trying to find the word, and I can't find the word, Billy, to just talk about how important For the Culture is for professional wrestling as a whole.
You don't need to. The title says it all. We are elevating the culture and the history of black performance in this industry, proving every show that we are some of the best wrestlers in the world, and that's on period.
I'm very fortunate to have commentary partners like you and Shug, and throwing for that super kick maneuver. Hey, yo, Trey, you get 2 for flinching, dog. Oh my God.
Young kid, your son, Tre LaMar. I don't know if that was a smart move.
Trey's got a little smile on his face. He's also been very busy this weekend so far. Always has a very active pair of weekends, always trying to improve himself, always in the gym, always in the professional wrestling ring, always trying to get his bookings, get his money, get that bag, no matter where he goes. He's also one of the most athletic professional wrestlers on the planet. Reverse leapfrog. Able to swing that through. Oh my God, where is Eli Knight going? Going for that signature drop kick. I've seen that give before. I guess I know Eli Knight a little bit more than I thought I did.
Yeah, that's some Spider-Man type of shit. Wow.
But Tre LaMar had that scouted. Once again, Tre often spoken of as the cockiest member of 40 Acres. If that tells you anything with that having AJ, if that tells you anything about having AJ Gray and PB Smooth be a part of it, being the cockiest member, but he is no slouch. He is a genius. Going for that sliding drop kick, he saw that, but ate one. And Eli Knight in his own young career, some genius style wrestling here.
I don't think Tre LaMar was prepared quite for the energy of the leader of Culture Inc., his young group.
The leader of Culture Inc. in Eli Knight, eating a Gamengiri there. Step-up variation there from Tre LaMar. Tre rolling through. What's he got? Tiny frog splash. Beautiful pinning combination there, but not enough. A little too early on in the match. Maybe if he would have hooked both those legs, Tre may have had it.
Absolutely. I think Tre LaMar's trying to change the game plan. He's trying to suss it out right now. I mean, he's in control, but clearly his strategy at the beginning has not worked out in his favor.
Definitely. And in regards to like strategy, Billy, understanding that you have a much different style, you and I both, in regards to both of these men, though, what kind of advice would you be giving both of these men?
I mean, as a bigger competitor, and I usually am the bigger one compared to my competitors, flyers, you got to trap them, you got to catch them, and then you got to keep them down. So one of these guys has to just catch the other before they get flying around the ring.
One of them is going to indeed have to take out either the legs or the core area of the other one and try to exploit that. Beautiful strike there from Tre LaMar, leveling Eli Knight.
And it's a smart strategy to go after the torso section because, you know, when you do those dives and those flying moves and all those kind of things.
Hear that smack to the head?
I mean, it's getting gutty. But when you go after the core right there, that is where the strength really comes from when you do these kind of maneuvers, flying and diving and rotating. So if you can take away that abdominal, that core strength, he's not going to be able to really pull from anything to dive.
Look at this vicious streak here from Tre LaMar. He may indeed be the aggressor in this matchup as he has his abdominal hold locked in very tightly. Eli Knight able to shift his hips around and get free of that.
Absolutely.
Now just hammering at him. Tre LaMar proving to be the better striker in this match, and sometimes being able to change up your game plan, having something that your opponent is not expecting is the best way to go about it.
Absolutely, and Tre LaMar controlling the pace, showing the veteran prowess. He's the older competitor, he's the bigger competitor, so Eli's going to move a little faster. He's going to be a little bit lighter off of his feet. So if you can go a little slower, make those hits harder, you got the advantage, and that's what Tre LaMar has.
We heard the chants here of Eli, Florida's own, despite being from Orlando. Tampa not too far from it, but the fans here For the Culture willing him on, and that was enough to help him stagger Tre LaMar.
Absolutely. Eli's got some heart. He ain't staying down.
Staying down indeed. Tre LaMar dragging Eli up to his feet, whipping him into the ropes all the way to corner to corner. What is he going for? Building up the momentum, but getting flung out. Going for another roll variation, able to do it. Beautiful series of evasion-style maneuvers there from Tre LaMar. Wasting a little bit too much time, though. Going for that crossbody and caught into a gut buster.
And that shows the hustle of Eli Knight, scouting his opponent, not knowing what's going to happen. But when he saw where he was coming, that dropkick was right on time.
And that is very telling about how much Eli Knight cares about professional wrestling, to have paid attention to Tre LaMar. He very well could have just come into this thinking that I'm just going to do what I do best. I'm going to fly around the ring. I'm going to use my quickness and my own intelligence, what I know, to my advantage. But instead, he is showing genius-level wrestling for one so young.
This kid is 19
off the second,
years
off
old.
the top, going for a dropkick variation.
And that looked like that might have affected him a little bit more than his opponent. It looks like he got like one really good stomp to the midsection, but he landed on that back that's been worked on this whole match.
You nailed it. He hyperextended maybe just a bit, pulling at his lower back as we see him favoring it. Tre LaMar, though, with a little bit of attitude, though. Not enough from those drop kicks to keep him down for long.
Listen, we both are wrestlers. That's a sign of frustration. When you shove your opponent out the way, you're getting a little pissed off. You're trying to figure out what chest move you got to move next, what move you got to do to get the upper hand.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Billy. Right now, they're deciding the chest piece to move is fist to A1. Good Lord.
Ooh.
Huge elbow strike. Once again, it's looking like Tre may be the better striker of the two, but that punch was on point there by Eli Knight. Both men slugging away at each other. Rolling variation. Oh my God, that pump kick on the side of the head. Once again, having that scouted moonsault press.
That was a beautiful Isaiah moonsault by Eli Knight, but this is where you can see the youngness in him. He should have went for a cover, hooked both of that legs, put all the body weight on it. He probably could have won the match right there.
You're absolutely right, Billy. I think the wind knocked out of him on that moonsault press after evading all of Tre's maneuvers as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's working that midsection. The lungs, the ribs, everything's hurting.
Tre LaMar going for a beautiful suicide dive all the way out to the fans. Referee coming out to check on both of them, making sure they're both able to continue.
All of the way to Tre LaMar went right on that skid.
Once again, Tre LaMar, not an enormous competitor, but that's the point of high flyers, though. They know how to use what little body mass they have against their opponents, and that time, he did not have that bottom rope springboard drop kick scouted.
Right on the button.
You saw Tre's head cock back from that maneuver. Sometimes you try to at least turn your head, put a hand up, defend yourself. Beautiful. Tope con hilo by Eli Knight.
You hear the crowd. They telling him what's up. This is the young 19-year-old kid with the opportunity of a lifetime to cement his name among some of the best in the business, and he is not letting it slip between his fingers.
And again, Tre LaMar, a young man in his own right. Both of these men, again, in the infantile stages of their careers, they have their whole careers ahead of them. But a victory here at For the Culture, especially for Eli Knight in his debut here, would be monumental here at GCW's For the Culture. Going for a moonsault, missing. Nailing it at the knee strike variation on the way down. Oh my God, Tre LaMar not even able to kick out, able to shift his hips up enough
the in-ring
acumen. Shoulder.
Sorry to cut you off, my partner, but the in-ring acumen of this kid went for a moonsault. He moved out the way, landed on his feet. Oh, he's a little tired. Let me do it again. That's the... He's a young little vet in that ring.
Absolutely, realizing he was able to do it in the knee strike variation, 10 times more affection, I imagine, as we see Tre gasping for air, reaching for his rib cage. What maneuver is he going for? Hooking him inwards, maybe for a variation of a Michinoku driver or such. Ripcorded himself into a punch. Oh my God! Tre is staggered. He is out. What is he? Pele kick! Oh my God, leveling Eli. Hands outstretched, reaching for anybody and anybody to tell him, hey, yo, did you see the taxi that ran me over?
And both of these young bulls giving it everything they got. Now, if you look right now, it looks like Tre LaMar's nose is busted a little open. It looks like Eli Knight's elbow's a little busted open. These These bulls are not holding back.
I don't know if you saw that, but Tre LaMar with a little bit of sign language to the crowd, calling out for Eli Knight, chanting his name. I think that frustration is finally mounting on Tre LaMar, who is the preeminent flyer for the culture. He's our top high flyer. He's one of the best. And if that tells you anything in regards to the people we have on this card, he has only. The sky is the limit for Tre LaMar.
Absolutely.
But he can't get frustrated now. He needs to cement his legacy as the next young up-and-comer.
Absolutely. I mean, you're dealing with two of the youngest, brightest stars of the culture right now going at it.
Eli Knight hammering him down, maybe going for a sunset flip variation. Oh, my God, no, maybe going for a pile driver variation. I see he has it hooked in. But Tre, very wisely, he's reached out and he grabbed the post. Oh, my God, what has he got? Flinging Eli Knight. Eli Knight able to roll through. Enziguri to the side of the head.
Eli Knight has taken every major opportunity by the slightest error from Tre LaMar in this match.
I don't know how intelligent this actually is, going all the way to the top. Looking at Tre LaMar, seeing if he's able to get his balance on that top rope. Oh, my God, no way. Poison Rana from the top. Tre LaMar lands on his feet.
And this kid is shook.
That is indeed the wiggle of the finger. Beautiful mushroom stomp. Lifting him up. Turning him into the one-arm brain buster. That has got to be it. Good job. Eli Knight kicks out. What?
Whoa.
You even see that from Tre LaMar, too, looking down for a second. Hopefully he didn't waste too much time. What is he going for? Torture rack position into the backbreaker. Absolutely devastating. I don't know if I've ever seen that out of Tre LaMar. What is this?
Going for a lion
What
tamer?
is that? A variation of a lion tamer. Deciding if he can't keep you down, he will break you in half. This is a new side of Tre LaMar I have never seen.
Aggression. That was brutal aggression in the last stretch of this match. My God.
That match was absolutely fantastic. Both men should be proud of what they made.
Tre LaMar!
Here we see it again, that devastating backbreaker maneuver into this lion tamer. I have never seen this out of Tre LaMar, that aggression, that level of technique. This time with Alex Shelley has changed Tre LaMar forever.
A lot more aggressive, a lot more vicious in the ring. Tre LaMar is a little bit of a